It's a real honor for me to talk about Brian Cornell, because I think to know him is to understand how great companies are great, stay great, and do great things. I met Brian Cornell when Home Depot was going through some serious management issues. We had just agreed to part ways with our CEO. We appointed a Columbia Law School graduate who didn't know a thing about retail to become the CEO of the company. We had 5 of our original directors who were all going to retire at the same time because of the age limitation. Bernie Marcus had retired. Arthur Blank bought the football team, and there I was. The board agreed that we would bring in 5 new directors, but keep the 5 old directors an extra year so there'd be a transition and a handoff. Brian became one of the new directors. Home Depot had and has a policy that every outside director has to visit 3 stores every 90 days and report on their visits to those stores. Now, those visits are more than just walking in and walking out. You introduce yourself to the manager, you walk the store with the manager, you go in the break room, and you sit there and you talk to 12 or 15 associates, and you try to understand what matters to them and what's on their mind and what they need. Having been there for many, many years and probably having walked over 1,000 stores myself, and that's not an exaggeration, I took Brian with me. By the time we'd gotten to the 2nd store, he was showing me how to do it. And let me tell you what the greatness of Brian is. The greatness of Brian is knowing that the only thing that matters in business at the end of the day are the people that work with you, not for you. And Brian knew it like a fish knows how to swim in water. Brian understood it. By the 2nd store, it was clear we had the right guy to be on our board. And we had the same good experience with the other 3. Brian's genius is connecting with everybody in the company, motivating them, encouraging them, coaching them, leading them. If you think about all the great companies that existed and exist, you think about Sam Walton with 4 little 5 and dime stores in Bentonville, Arkansas, and mighty Kmart, Harry Cunningham, who was a dear friend of mine and a neighbor of mine in Florida. Walmart was king of the mountain. Kmart was king of the mountain. Kmart's gone, and Walmart today is the biggest and perhaps one of the most successful companies in the world. I would use Home Depot as an example, but that would be arrogance on my part. But again, what was the difference? Brian knew it. He knew it in his body. Of course, it didn't hurt when I found out he was a Queens kid and I was a Nassau County kid. Last year, Brian and I walked some Target stores together. I watch him with his people. I watch how he treats them. I watch how he respects them. I watch how he makes sure there's no barrier between him and them, that they can speak their mind. And that's critical to any great business. Listen to your people. Listen to the people who are closest to the customer. That's Brian's genius. Your committee did a masterful job of picking Brian Cornell for this award. I did a masterful job by making sure you joined the Home Depot board. And I'm still angry at Walmart for taking you to run Sam's Clubs and you had to resign from our board. But seriously, he's got it right. He understands that the 3 most powerful things in life are a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, and passion and enthusiasm for everything you're doing. Brian, congratulations, and what an honor for me to be able to say these nice things about you tonight.